MZ.
Christmas! Should you sing it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Wait, sing it with me.
3, 2.
Christmas! This is too much.
Christmas with MZ.
With MZ.
Yeah?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, you start.
Christmas. No.
With them.
3, 2, 1, go. Christmas with MZ.
Alright guys, as you can tell,
we are in the slipped in attire.
so don't judge us.
I was gonna title this video Headscarf Diaries, but Zizi has taken it. So
She took it.
yeah, she took it.
Yeah,
So,
we're trying to come with something different.
you know, we're not doing Vlogmas because we just don't have the time to do every single day. But we're gonna try to do every other day.
Yeah, and we want to do something where like it's actually gonna, it's not just for the sake of doing Vlogmas or doing something around Christmas time, but one thing that people seem to forget, it's not just Christmas time, it's also the last month of the year. So
And also it's gonna be 2020. Like, you know, it's gonna be a 2 now and then a 0.
So this is the last month to kind of get any, you know, bad blood out, to talk about topics that we haven't talked about yet, and it's just to have a party in fun.
And it's gonna be deep. Like we said on our first ever video on the sister tag, it's gonna be there, by the way, if you haven't seen it before, because 3 months ago.
If you haven't seen it before,
I don't know what you are doing with your life.
You cannot reach 2020 without having watched that video.
But anyway, yeah, as we said on that video, we want to do some deep stuff, and the segments that we're doing now in this Christmas edition, it's going to be some deep stuff, because we feel like there are some topics that people don't want to talk about, and there are some topics that we don't even feel comfortable talking about in our normal day-to-day life, but this is a chance for us to kind of air it out. It's 2019, it's going to be 2020 very soon. Yeah, and we just want to have a conversation with you guys and get people talking, because there are some things that are really like underneath within everybody and nobody wants to talk about it. So
that's why we become comfortable in our pyjamas.
So you're gonna see us with these pajamas in a few of the next videos.
But don't judge us.
Don't judge us.
We're just trying to get out the concept for you guys.
Exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, let's get into the video. In a 3, in a 2, in a 1.
Let's try again.
Let's go!
Try again. One more kill me.
Okay, fine. 3, in a 2, in a 1. Let's go!
So our first topic of the night is,
we're exploring the effects of how a single mother raising you affects your adult life. This is going to be a deep one. It's close to home, but I think a lot of people have experienced it, so that's what we're going to do. Let's begin.
As you might have guessed, we are from a single parent home.
We have our mother, who's from a Sierra Leone background. She has 4 daughters. I'm the oldest.
Very formal. She's the oldest.
I'm the oldest.
I'm the second oldest.
And we have 2 younger sisters. So we're all girls. Girl squad, you know? Now, I can't, obviously, this is not going to be a video of like from the perspective of my mother, because, well, she never knows, she might even come and do a video with us one day, but I don't know how like what she faced as a single mother, from her perspective, but we're going to say it from our perspective as children being raised by a single mother.
Like how it affects us now as grown ups, because I am 18.
And I'm 20. So yeah. So to begin with, I think one of the effects is probably how I look at men. I haven't seen my dad in a while, many years, and when I now interact with men, and when I now like I'm in like the, I guess the, let's say the dating world, like chatting to other people, I've realised that like I will really have like this presumption of he's gonna leave. And I didn't deep it before, like as in I used to think, oh yeah, I'm just on this men are trash movement, but
I cannot bring that into 2020 account.
But yeah, like I deeped it, like wow, when someone comes into my life, I really do put like an expiry date on it, like oh, in the next 2 months,
you know, it's gonna expire out. Like the marks food.
And the more I deep it now, like I'm 20 now, I'm deeping it and I'm like, this most probably stems from the fact that my dad left me as a child. And so now I don't have high expectations because your dad technically is meant to be your first love, and my first love basically left me. And so if my dad can't fight for me, why would any other man fight for me? And so I have this presumption of, well, he's gonna leave.
Yeah.
And I think I look for the warning signs so quick. I'm like, oh, red flag, he's out. And that's the reason why to this day I'm not in a relationship, because I really do I search for the wrong things just so I feel like, yeah, I'm right, he's wrong, and it's not gonna work out. And I feel like if I continue to have that type of mentality, I'm not gonna be even in like a good marriage, because I'm always gonna have this expectation of he's gonna leave, he's gonna leave me or my kids, or you know.
Like you look at the person that's raised you, you think, you know, you couldn't probably find a better wife than my mom. Do you know what I mean? So if I'm looking up to my mom and then seeing her circumstances, and then you look at yourself, you think, I'm not even half the woman that she is.
No.
So how am I meant to like be in a marriage and it lasts, you know, for years and years and grandchildren type of thing? Do you know what I mean? But I feel like for me, it's not even like, I don't even allow myself to like be in a relationship. Yeah. So it's not even like
you're scared of the commitment.
Yeah. So I don't even put. No, like I think it's the wrong. Yeah, you gotta put that person also first.
Yeah.
And with me, I'm just like I'm always trying to put myself first. And so naturally, I tend to like being in a relationship, talking about love, stuff like that. It cringes me out because it's not for like. I just don't talk about it. Like I just think it's cringy and you get vulnerable.
But do you know why I think also you think it might be cringy? Is because honestly, growing up, we didn't really see that example of relationship. Like we didn't see our parents kiss. We didn't see like the norms of what a relationship is meant to be like. And so I think even with us, like it's almost like a thing of this is a bit like this is weird territory. This is like I've never seen my dad hold my mum that way. I've never. And that's the thing, I think that's the reason why people say that like when you're in a relationship and it's toxic and you have children, it's better for you to separate and show them like a positive friendship rather than a negative relationship, because then you don't get to see, like your children get harmed by that and they don't see what a relationship is meant to be like and how happy they're meant to be.
But I feel like
they think almost it's meant to be an argument 24/7
But I feel like also because I come from like a single parent home, it's a thing where like I'm so against divorce.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a no. Like if I get a divorce, I found in life. I could have shaked the queen's hand because you want
to break the cycle.
Yeah. So as soon as someone says divorce you. It's not me.
So I think that's also a valid point where like maybe it's the reason why you don't want to get something committed is because you want to wait for the right person. But then how will you know what the right person is until you test the waters? Do you get it? So it's like it's a double-edged sword. It's like either way you're gonna get hurt, and so I feel like sometimes it's better to do when you're younger. I'm not saying 13. I'm saying like younger, like as in maybe 18, whatever, where you start to experience those type of things, because when you're older, how will you know what's right for you or not if you haven't experienced anything?
Yeah, and I think it's also that thing where it's like divorce is not something that I want for my friends, for me, or for anybody around me. But don't allow yourself to feel like if God forbid, I was forever, God forbid, okay, God forbid, divorce, God forbid, doesn't mean that I failed in life.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like, oh, if I get divorced, I failed.
Yeah. I think, no, honestly, on top of that as well, it's like, that's something that I've learned from my mum though. Like, my mum went through this relationship where she was like, I don't want to split up with this man because I want my children to see two parents, and end up hindering rather than helping us. And so I realised that as a child from that like if I was ever in a situation where my husband and I weren't going to work out, I wouldn't force it. for my kids, because at the end of the day it's gonna hurt my kids, and I'd rather be there and show my kids that yeah, I can be cordial with their dad and be okay. If you get what I mean? And at least have both parents in their life in the first place. And on top of that, I think sometimes as women as well, because we want that like that ideal household, that fairy tale like family, we force it, and it's like your own happiness is removed. Like you yourself are not happy anymore. And for a long time, I think that's what we saw in my mum. Like she was there for us, but she herself wasn't happy. And in a relationship, you're not meant to go into a situation where now, because you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be happy. Like you should have your own happiness as well.
You should never stick in one just because of like you don't want to have to
break
tell people
yeah.
that you're not in a relationship anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Thing that's really like driven us. The reason why I think we want to aspire to be like successful in life is because we've been raised in a household where our mother is very strong. So even though there is some like negatives to it, like where we haven't maybe seen a relationship and we've also been raised in an environment where it's like there are no ifs or buts. You're gonna make it, and
you
like
best make it.
And even if your circumstances are in like the worst situation ever, you're going to make it and you're gonna go far. And that's why the reason why my mom has raised us to be women, where like you don't need a man, you can be okay without it. And so that's one thing that like I will forever cherish, like the fact that my mom's installed that in my mind, where I feel like I don't need somebody to make me happy. I can like get there by myself.
Like children and kids and adults that have grown up in that one single parent home, like that's where we get that.
That's where we get it.
Like I don't think I've really spoken to anyone
and their moms. No,
and it's like
success.
Bro, like you can't feel sorry for yourself because if anything,
you've already felt that low point in your life.
You have to be better, do better for your kids. So
there's no like losing in this game, because maybe you've already lost someone already early on, and so now it's a case of I'm just gonna win and I'm gonna get to where I want to, and I'm gonna find somebody who loves me, and that's it. True happiness.
And I feel like to end it in a good note, being from a one parent home, single parent home, it should just encourage you to be like, I have something to live for. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have people to live for. I have my mom or my dad to live for. I want to do everything. I want to make them happy. Yeah. And I feel like that's the one thing that always like pushes me for what I do, is like I'm doing it for myself, but I also want to change the story for my children. Yeah. I want to change my mom's ending, because everything she's done is for me. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
So guys, that is the first video of our Christmas edition. If you liked it, please comment down below, subscribe,
and okay, we need to get to 100 subscribers
by the end of this year.
So let's be picking it.
Let's keep clicking the subscribe button. Come on, and guys. So
if you're watching this and that button is still without a tick of subscribe, I'm watching you. I'm giving you 2 minutes. I'm giving you 2 seconds right now. Pause this video and go and subscribe.
Let's wait.
Okay, your time is up.
So guys, we'll see us in the next video. I hope you like this video, and we are out.